Oh, it's beautiful. It's going to sit there, you fucking ripper. Cruising. Nathan Adams, 16. Get a job. Mitch Bainton. I love people who are online at 12:36 on a Monday. The Daily Talk Show. Johnny Patterson, mate. Were you at the show yesterday in Brisbane? Someone told me you were there, man. We didn't get a chance to say hello. Anyway, just jumping on quickly. I've never been more organised for an Instagram Live. The phone's sitting there. It's like jacked up. It's actually ruining my cord. I reckon this is going to break the fucking cord. But nonetheless, we're going to have a great Instagram Live. I've got 2 waters that I stole from the gym. The thing is, I'm staying at the, you got to get the pronunciation right, the Ovolo, and they don't restock the fridge with water. So you've got to use tap water, but there's a loophole. You can go to the gym, there's like fucking 50 bottled waters there. So I've got 2 waters, and I'm going to drink them probably, and then I'll go back to the gym. I've got about 5 pieces of extra. It's going to be a great Instagram Live. The Adelaide show is not happening, Chris Coffee. I thought it said Chris Coffee come, but no, it's Chris Coffee Yum. It would have been great if it was Chris Coffee Come Yum. But, well, we got 2 Adelaide shows. You know the rule, man. It's got to be more. Well, Gold Coast got cancelled off 7. So it's got to be more than 7. I'm not losing my shirt on deals. Those days are over. Simultaneous sipping, of course, Ray Zorches. Simultaneous sip, 3, 2. Are you ready? 3, 2. This is a simultaneous sip. Brought to you by New Water. Stolen New Water. 3, 2, 1. God, man, I'm dealing with people. I'm getting like, I just got a comment there from the Ari Singer. The Ari Singer's put the watered down sign because I didn't play his voicemail on the latest podcast. Ari, your voicemail went for 90 seconds. You know the rules, okay? 60 seconds, I'll play it. I will get the 90-second version on next week, but it's still downloading, bro. Okay? You will change the handle if I do Adelaide. Oh, okay. It's pretty enticing. Look, if you can guarantee, what do we need in terms of break even for Adelaide? Probably 15. I will need to stay at the Ovolo. Do they have an Ovolo in fucking Adelaide? Free hotels is the only way I can break even. Your magnet got stolen. Serves you right. No, we're trying to get the magnets back. I spoke to if we were going to film like an origin story for magnets, I spoke to the instigator and the brains behind the magnets, Nathan _Sull, who came to the show last night, and we're talking about magnets. We've got lots of big plans. Nate's going to come on board actually in a more professional capacity with the Ash Rhythm show. We're just talking about roles. He wants to be called creative manager, which is... I didn't approve that. I said, you give me another one and I'll approve that. Because at the moment we've got, you know, a lot of people who have come and gone. Pardon the pun, Chris Yum in Adelaide. But, yeah, we want to get some people who are going to do some good things. And the good thing about Nate is Nate has a lot of great ideas. He pitched me something last night which really got me fired up. So, look, shout out to you, Nate. Shout out to the dude who lost his magnet. I just wanted to jump on here and say thank you to everyone who came to the show yesterday. It was good. And that was all. That's all I want to do. So, any questions? Also, how's this? Now, this is big scoop. This is big scoop. I'm booking... Do you think... I'm going to go to the Brains Trust right now. There's 15 people here who don't have a job. Should I book a trip to... I was going to say Adelaide. Should I book a trip to Los Angeles tomorrow? And I'll leave next week. It's over to you. You're the judges. Zorches. How'd your dad go? Fuck off, Zorches. That's one. Daily Talk Show. I know why they're saying yes, because they're going to be there. And they're a Phillip for the whole trip, in the sense that I might get a couple of days free accommodation. Bloody oath, that's good content. Now the RE Singer's back. He's not watered down. He's fired up. He's fired up. Sound like a fucking horse commentator. Yes, hashtag content. Come on this show. And yeah, guys, I've been on your show a lot. Just calm down. It can't go on too much. It's not good. No offense to you guys. The Ari singer's fired up. But I will do the show in LA, of course I will. I have a job. Too close to Christmas to care. I fucking like that attitude. What do you do, Baz 1979? What do you do? Do you work at Toys R Us? Are they still in... I reckon there's a Toys R Us where I am. There's a lot of stores that I thought were out of business in Brisbane, and they're thriving here. Plush, what can I say? I can see like plush furniture. There's a Tesla. I mean, what the fuck is a Tesla doing in Brisbane? No offense, Brisbane, but I don't think they're going to be selling too many Teslas. Homemaker South, I've got another plush. Domain Furniture, Harvey Norman. A lot of furniture stores. Can you use points? I don't have points. I mean, I have points, but it's not enough. Oh, a packaging company. Which one? Actually, don't worry about it. Otherwise, you might get in trouble. If you're ever going to like watch an Instagram live, it's going to be from a packaging company. You know, like, I actually used to work for a packaging company, bro. In England, I worked for a company called Anglo Pacific. Actually, I should mention this on the podcast. I'll make myself a note. To talk about when I worked for the box company. I literally worked for a box company. Kind of like when Bart Simpson went to the box company on the excursion. I worked at a box company in England. It was the worst job in the world. Absolute fucking shit. That fucking job. Should go skydiving. No thanks. The only way I go skydiving is if I was on The Bachelor and that was one of the dates, and you know there were like 5 girls there, and I had to do it for the show. Yes, get to LA, but we want 2 pods a week. What, from LA, Zorches? You gotta remember, I don't have the recording equipment anymore. Ed stole the equipment, so stole his own equipment back. We'll sort it out. Zorches, I said to you, I want $200 on the Patreon for 2 pods a week. Do you think this fucking shit... You think this is a game? This is my life, Zorches. You know, I gave you a free voicemail, Zorches, for your birthday. You don't think I forgot that? I just remembered. I gave you a free voicemail. The big buck dog down there in Geelong called me up and said, listen, leave a voicemail for Zorches. This was pre-Patreon days. You got that on the house. You know, I'm losing my shirt, Zorches. And I want to at least be wearing a singlet. Yes, well, Friday night show, that's another reason I want to be on here. It's going well. Sydney, we're doing a show with Lockie Hume, Ben Fordham, and I'm going to throw it open to the 12 people who are there, which might be more than who are there at the Sydney show, 13 now. Who do you want as the third guest? Who do you want as a third guest? Because I can get them. I have that power. I'll bribe them with a new water. I'm thinking a comedian. No offence to Benny Fordham or Lockie Hume. But we do need some laughs. I saw a guy give you cash yesterday at the live show. It's a fucking good spot by you there, Clapton's painting. Very good fucking spot. Now, that was an interesting thing. This guy came up to me. What was his name? I fucking wrote it down. David or something. I'm good. Thank you, Mykonos. So this guy comes up to me and goes, listen, I've been using your stories, in particular Tins and Dudes, and I've been using the catchphrase make some noise and passing it off as my own and telling all my friends, and they're loving it. And I'm like, but hang on, are you saying that it's mine? They said, no, I'm just pretending that I came up with it. Here's $20 for your stories. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You're appropriating my personality. You can't do that. It's at least $40. You get $20 for fucking Tens and Dudes story and make some noise. So that's what that was. That's what you saw. You saw a terrible live deal going down. Nova Mask. What does that mean? It's me. Actually, it's me, mate. Name change. Hint. Nova Mask. Oh, it's Angus. It's fucking, I'm pretty sure it's Angus, the coal master. Probably in school. How many flat whites today? Great question. Great fucking question. I'm up there. I'm cooking. I got my own espresso machine. That's a free shout out. Probably about 5, 6. And they've got filtered coffee downstairs, which I had 2 of. They're not bad. But anyway, you didn't answer, I've got to go, but you didn't answer the who you want as a third guest in Sydney. By the way, the LA trip, it's been a resounding yes, but you guys don't care. You don't fucking know what it consists of to run a business. You just like, I think money grows on trees. You know, I've got $70 a month coming in, not even $68 a month coming in from the Patreon. You think that's going to run a business? You think I just fucking go to LA? Think about things before you say fly to LA. Tracy Grimshaw. It's not bad. So far, Tracy Grimshaw is who we've got for... But then that's Tracy Grimshaw, Ben Fordham, Lockie Hume. I feel it's a bit like... It's a bit brooding. You know what I mean? It's a bit serious. 6 flat whites. You're not even up to normal yet. I know, mate. It's early. 12:47. Podcast equipment is about $400-500, so we can probably get it. Cap 500. If you never play a voicemail from Farmer Joe again, I'll get it started. Oh, do you not like Farmer Joe? I thought Farmer Joe, Joe Doss was popular. I didn't know there was a revolt against Doss the farmer. I would like Spexicano. I'd like to host the Today Show one day. Not yet. I want it on my own terms. That's what I've been saying to them. I actually don't take their calls anymore. They're so desperate in there. That's got me watered down. Ari Singer, you're up and... Which one are you? You started this live Instagram down. Then you were up. You're like a stock market. Now you're back down. Please come back up. I think we're going to get a comedian, a special guest comedian for the Friday show. So if you want to come to that, it will be good. It'll be loose. I will also edit Brisbane show and get that on the internet. I think we can probably release some of it. A lot of it was sus, to be fair. Thanks, Ari Singer. Yeah, Farmer Joe, well, he's not... Voicemails are not his specialty. He's fucking working. He's multitasking. He was digging a hole at his farm. And it's hot. He even said in the voicemail, it's stinking hot. What do you want from me, Murray? Petty and Dingers. Was it Andrew O'Keefe? No, it wasn't. Dilrook is in Sri Lanka. Nick Kappa is... Let me just check my map. Nick Kappa is in jail. No, Nick Kappa would be in Melbourne. But I will ask them. Anyone in Sydney? Do you know, like... Do you have a GPS on comedians in Sydney? I have a list, by the way. I have my own list. Almost through the first water. Lawrence Moonman. Yeah, Moonman's a bit fucking loose, isn't he? Moonman'd be loose. I'm going to ask the Moonman. He's fucking loose, though. You know, loose is good, but... Moonman is like a bull. And I'm the matador, and the matador can't actually slow down the bull. So it's dangerous. A lot of people will get gored to death. Anyway, this has been a very long live. I've enjoyed it. I'm doing nothing really. I'm meant to be working on some shows and stuff. But how many waters you going through? So many waters, man. I don't know what it is, if it's the Brisbane humidity or just the boredom. There's not much to do except drink water. Probably this is like 6 waters, 7 waters. Smashing it. Marshall McDonald, 1010. Actually never seen that handle before in my life. So welcome, Marshall McDonald. 1010. Is that from Tens and Dudes? Are you wanting to... I've already done a simultaneous Spexicano, but we can do one more. So just recapping, if you want to come to Sydney's live show, I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the Insta somewhere. If you want to donate to Patreon, Patreon.com/Ash William Show. And we are 70% going to go to LA. I'll make a call in the next 24 hours. So it'll be 75, 80%. It's probably 90% to be honest. I'll book it tomorrow, I think. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Spexicano, simultaneous sip. That's good water. Like Al Pacino, you know Al Pacino on the Santa Vittoria's the Vittoria coffee commercial, and Al Pacino goes, I'll do it, right? So he does it like that, and then he goes, this is what Al Pacino does. He goes, he's wearing like 50 rings, and he's like, and then he dings the Vittoria cup and goes, coffee, that's good coffee. Pretty sure that's how it goes. So I'll do it with the water version. Water. That's good water. I need the rings. You need the rings for the ding. I can understand why he was wearing the rings now. Zorchez, LA, you want to actually... This is a fucking podcast I'm doing right now. God. Maybe I should just record this, save it, and release this as bonus content on the Patreon. That's a business deal. Boom! That's to the housekeeping lady. Only lady I've spoken to today. LA, this is it. You should fucking see this list. Justify my LA trip. It's pretty sus, to be honest. So this is what it says. I've made a list. And just in case you think I'm bullshitting, you think I'm just coming up with this stuff. Oh dear, what's happened? Oh, right. Okay, so there you know it's a real thing, right? So that's the LA list. Podcast record, stand-up, free comm, optics to marketing. Fucking hell. Oh, no way, I've got to delete this. I've got to delete this. This is the worst thing ever. This is going to ruin my career. Oh, God. I shouldn't have showed you that. Paulie Shaw. Fabio. Fuck. It says photos of where I used to work. I mean, look, it really depends. If I can get a good deal on the flight. Any can't say who stories. Of course. Yeah, you like optics. Optics is good, isn't it? Optics. That's why we're going. It's for optics. And I've got to collect the check. That's also big. Remember the check? It could be $10,000. It could be $10. It's probably going to be 10 cents, to be fair. But anyway, this is it. I'm going to release this as an actual fucking podcast. Or it's a video and I put it on Patreon. Actually, it's a video. All right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Good fun. Ask me any questions you want. And appreciate the likes there. We've probably had 3 or 4 hearts pop up, which is generous. That's it. Also, if you're in Brisbane tonight, I'm doing SBC Comedy. I don't know where that is. It's in Brisbane. I'm going to get in a DD, the cheap Uber. So I'm down there at 7 o'clock if you want to come down. All right. Bye-bye. Make some noise.